Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are well and safe and having a great day. I'm having a great day. It's nice and toasty in my studio. I've got my new glasses on. Apparently, I'm now at the age where I'm supposed to wear glasses all of the time. To be honest, uh, can't really tell any difference from the long distance to with or without the glasses. Looks pretty much the same, but it helps, definitely helps with reading a middle distance. So I've always wore reading glasses, but to actually sort of, when I'm working at an easel, I can look at my source photo, then look at the easel again, and everything's as it's supposed to be. So that's really nice, but does feel a little bit weird, I have to say. Anyway, what have I been doing? I've been working on something simple. So I've got some new glasses, and what do? I strip out all of the detail and don't bother with any of that and come up with something like this. And I really had a lot of fun with this one. It only took 20 minutes to do from start to finish, so you're going to get to see every single stroke that I make on the painting. And I really like it. It's just so simple. I really like it. So enough said, let's get straight into the video, and you can see exactly how I got on with it. I've just opened up a fairly basic looking photo in Krita. This is my reference image. Looks quite boring really, and hopefully I'm going to be able to turn this into something a little bit more dynamic. And my goal is to think about shapes and sort of shapes of the trees or the outlines. When I say shapes, I'm imagining getting a pair of scissors and cutting out each of the trees as a sort of block of colour, and the fence, and I will just see how I go. That's sort of geometric shapes. That's what I'm planning. So now you've seen that, I'm going to move that out of the way. Probably put it up there somewhere. Don't want it too big. Oh, what happens if I put it? Oh no, I can't get it onto that space. That's a shame. I don't like the reference image tool in Krita. You know what? Forget the reference tool in Krita. I hate it. I hate it. Let's delete that. Let's open up PureRef instead. PureRef is a free app you can get where you can drag images onto the application, and that application will stay on top. I can get my reference image, drag that there. Wow. Shrink it down, move it, resize that. Right click, I believe. Yeah, and I can move that sort of there, wherever I want. So just go to pureref.com, I think it is, and you can get this for free. The only thing is you can't pick colours off of the reference image like you can with the reference built-in function reference tool. So there we go. That's out of the way now. Let's get on with some painting. I want to change my background colour. I'm going to do this in pastels actually. I can make this a bit bigger now. Up a bit. There we go. Clicking on F3. I'm using the texture, smart texture feature that you can download for free. I'll put a link for that in the description if you want to get hold of that. But pressing F3 allows me to change the background colour of my texture, and I want it to be, because there's lots of greens in this, so I'm going to go with a kind of a dark green, like sort of that as sort of my starting point, and then I can build up from that. Yeah, I like that. Bit different. Let's just zoom in. I use the space bar and the control key to zoom in, and then the left mouse button. Yeah, that's good. So once you've set your colour up, just click on where it says undercolour or paint sketch here, either of those two. I'm going to do a pencil drawing, I'm quite into that at the minute. I suppose I ought to go to my brush presets and choose my Digital Atelier pastels. You can get these from the Krita website if you haven't got them. Well worth getting. It comes with oils, watercolour and pastels, and they're just an absolute joy to work with. I've split them up into separate folders, so I've got all my pastels together, and I've added, I'm not sure if this one, it is Digital Atelier pastel. Is it the eraser I've added? Yeah, I've added an eraser so I can take stuff out. I want to be working with a lighter colour, don't I, so I can see what I'm doing. Fairly grey. And I'm kind of liking, I need to put the pencil a bit bigger, square bracket to do that. That's it, so it looks like I'm drawing with a pastel. Can't be bothered with using, or I don't want to use any tools that give me straight lines, so that's not, oh hang on, seem to have crashed. What's going on? Has Krita crashed? Krita has crashed on me. You know what? That's the first time I remember Krita crashing. Not a good start, eh? Okay then, so let's start again. So I'm going to go to new file, pastel textures, use this template, and SF3 again. Get that nice colour. That one. Okay, so I'm back in business, doing my undercolour. I don't know if it won't remember this, will it? Perhaps I need to start remembered my colour either. That's it. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I was saying I don't want to do anything mechanical. I'm not interested in any tools that help me draw in straight lines because I'm not an architect. And I want it to look organic and natural. So there we go. I think I ought to save this. I'm terrible for saving. I've already done this once, but I didn't like the results, so I'm having another go. Thought the colours looked a bit dull. And want to brighten it up a bit. So that's got my wonky horizon line in. See, that's wonky already. A bit better. This tree kind of goes like that. It goes to about there. This little building. This can all get. This is a bit higher, isn't it? I'm really conscious at the minute to spend more time thinking about shapes of things. I've really got into the habit of being really lazy and just using the look. See, that's not even in the right place. That should be there. I've been in the habit of being really lazy and then just using the cut and move tool to move stuff. And you know, I like digital painting and everything, but I don't want to use the skills that I have of observation and drawing. About right. About just before halfway, about there. Yeah, so I'm kind of making. I don't like me building either. I'm trying to be much more particular with my initial sketching. which I've been a bit naughty with recently. That feels better. That I perhaps. So, like I say, I'm kind of working on shapes if I can. And then I'm just going to try and colour in the shapes. That's my objective. We've got a sort of a tree there and one there. Stick with it, Steve. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy to keep on track. That sort of lighter one there. We've got this bigger one here, like that. And this one like that. And this little one. So that's kind of fit quite nice. See, everything seems to be. I've got a lot more space, a lot less space there than on the photo. Look, oh look, just look at this. If we look at this image, they are lower than those. Look how much higher I've got them. That's exactly the point I'm making about sketching it out. Let's just shrink that down. Don't know if I'm doing this right. Must be an easy way. I ought to look at the manual. But anyway, there we go. Seems to have tilted it as well. But there. I'll do. So I need to just bring that down a bit. That's better. Yeah, there we are. That feels a bit better. It could still be a bit lower actually. Now, I'm not even going to move on to a different layer or anything like that. I'm just going to go straight in. Got this nice green colour. So let's pick a pastel. What have I got? What's going to give me a nice effect? What's this one? Soft Touch. I don't know. I want a dark colour. I'm thinking a dark purpley colour. Dark purple. No, I think that'll come. This kind of colour. You'll use that as you build up the layers and it starts to become softer. I don't want that one straight away. What's this one? Pastel 6 block. That might be. That's more like it. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm looking at my source photo and I'm thinking about where I've got dark colours. I'm just going to get them in. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a pastel, does it? This could be an oil painting. It could be, you know, absolutely anything at all. Watercolor, same theory. I just happen to be using pastel pastels for this one. Let's just mix up the colour a bit, just so I've got a bit more right in there. Let's get a sky colour in. And I think something like, I want it fairly bright actually. I want it brighter. I'm going for a lively palette. Massive big brush. Just sweeping colour. Yes. Got these sort of creamy coloured clouds. Just vary the size of that block a bit as well. I could use that blending, that softer thing now. Just sort of smudging those, add a bit more colour on the top of that. I don't think I've ever used this pastel before, you know, this particular one. And then I want a pink colour. Sort of down here. Maybe at the bottom of the clouds as well. Just use this, I find this blending stump, the 12 blender smear, is the best one. I can sort of smudge, blend some of this together. Get a softness about it. Wow. Little building, look, that's taking in it. Just get that back in just so I can see it. I like how it's coming. I'm liking it. And I'm thinking a lime green back to, what's this one? All basic, what's that look like? Oh, look at that, that's nice. This might be one of those paintings where you let the paper do, you know, just leave some of the paper in. Suggest some of the detail and stuff. I like this green I've got going off here. I can definitely use that in these trees. And I do not want to go for detail here. Absolutely not. Liking that. Abstract trees. Just, you know, we've got some sort of red going off as well. Could use that red for the trunks, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm liking this. I'm liking the subtleness of it. And you know what? This might be a really, really fast painting. I'm not sort of set out to make it a fast one, but sometimes that's how it goes. Wow. Okay. Square bracket. And see, the red should draw your eye to this. A bit more red. Zoom in a bit. So space and control to zoom in. Oops. Space bar just to pan. Control key, color picker, square bracket, resize. Control key, color picker. Use that smudge tool a little bit just to soften bits. The only thing that's I'm not feeling at the minute is this here, and you know what? I just want to a bit bigger, blend that a bit more. It all looks a bit chunky, a bit blocky. Just want to kind of blend that a bit. What pastels are you using? Basic blend. Yeah, I just want to hide the building a little bit. I know in the photo it's not, but get that on there a bit. Right, do I need some darker darks? I'm feeling minimalist, you see. I need to zoom in and see what's going off. Let's try this. What's this one? Impact. Might be a bit better. Really dark purple. I like that, but I'm just wondering if the colour's too dark. Possibly. Stump. This one, wasn't it? Impact. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that works okay. But you've got to be careful. You know what? I really like this. I like this a lot, and I'm just thinking this could be one of those paintings where you just keep going and adding a bit more. Like I'm thinking, do I need tree trunks in here? Should I put them in? Should I put this tree trunk in there? And I'm not going to. I just like that how it is. I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to pick this purple colour, and I'm just going to sign it. So let's have a look at the source photo. Up there, just shrink this down a bit. I'll bring this next to it. And you can see I've just totally ignored the colour palette of the source photo. I've gone for my own colour scheme. Greens and purples I always think work really, really well. I've absolutely stripped down loads of detail. I could have gone, I was thinking, should I put all these little branches in, tree trunks, this trunk there, all of this detail. No, it doesn't need it. That, to me, is finished. You've got that little building in your eyes just drawn straight to it. So I don't really need to think about doing lines that lead your eye into it or anything like that at this point. I just think it works. So a really quick video on stripping everything down to bare shapes. Simple, simple, simple. That's what I'm going to call the title of the video, I think. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, big thumbs up as always is much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I've got lots of videos like this, and I would love to be sharing them with you. So don't forget, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and keep painting. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.